Alright, welcome back to your Algebra 1 exam review packet. In this section, we're going to look at literal equations again. Now, in our previous set of literal equations, we had to solve for a particular variable. That means isolate that variable on its own side of the equal sign. One difference here, notice we're going to solve for a, but there's an a here, and there's another a over here. So, it's going to be a little bit trickier. Okay. All right. So first thing we need to do is let's get rid of this fraction by getting rid of this m down here. So we're going to multiply both sides by m. Okay. So let's see. That gives us ZAM equals a plus b. And then, well, I'm going to get all my variables on the same side. So let's subtract a from both sides. So over here, we've got b. And here we have ZAM minus a. And here's the tricky part. Notice there's an a here and an a here, and this is like a kind of a reverse distributive property. We're going to pull the a out, and what's left over is ZM minus 1. So if we were to multiply the a back in, it would be ZAM, and then minus just the a equals b. Now I've got a times something equals b, and if we divide by that something, we'll isolate the a. So we end up with a equals b over ZM minus 1. Alright, let's take a look at a couple more examples here. We've got a Ka down here, and got an a plus b up here. We want to get the a by itself. So first thing I'm going to do, get rid of this fraction. We're multiplying times Ka on both sides. That gives us u Ka equals a plus b. Then I'm going to get all my variables on the same side. So I'm going to subtract a from both sides. That gives us u Ka equals, minus a equals b. And now I'm going to do that reverse distributive property thing by pulling the a's out. And we get a u K minus 1 equals b. And then we're going to divide by the thing that a is multiplied by, uk minus 1, on both sides. That's going to leave us with a equals b over uk minus 1. Let's look at another example. Here, got a very similar problem, except we didn't start out with a fraction, and we just want to get all our variables on the same side. So I'm going to subtract a from both sides. That gives us u K a minus a equals b. Then I'm going to do that reverse distributive property thing, which is going to give us a times uk minus 1 equals b. And we're going to divide by whatever the a is multiplied by on both sides to isolate the a. And there's our answer. Okay. Over here, we're solved for a. We've got an a here, an a here. We'll get all our a's on the same side. So let's subtract Ka from both sides. And we've got u equals ba minus ka. Then we're going to do that reverse distributive property thing. And we get u equals b minus k times a. If we were to multiply this back in, we get ka and ba. Then we're going to divide by b minus k on both sides. We end up with A equals U over B minus K. Okay. Down here, we want to solve for x. We got an x here and an x up here. I'm going to start by getting rid of the fraction, multiply by x on both sides. ZMX equals x plus y. I'll get all my variables on the same side, so I'm going to subtract x from both sides. That gives me ZMX minus x equals y. Then I'm going to do that reverse distributive property trick and get x times Zm minus 1 equals y. Then we're going to divide by the thing that x is multiplied by, which is the Zm minus 1, and that's going to leave us with x equals y or Zm minus 1. One more. Notice here, we want to solve for x. We've already got all of our x's on one side, so we just need to do that reverse distributive property trick. Z equals, we pulled our x out, we've got m left over here plus y left over here. So if we multiply it back in, x times m would be mx, and x times y would be yx. Then, to get the x by itself, we divide by the thing it's multiplied by, which is m plus y, and we end up with z over m plus y equals x, and we're done. We've isolated the x. Okay. I'll tell you, take a look at these examples, make sure you show your work, check your answers before you're done, and good luck.